Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, we're back with another apartment renovation. If you guys haven't been able to tell, this week I have been all about doing these renovations, and you guys are probably going to be seeing a lot more builds coming up over the next week or two on my channel, just because I've definitely been in the mood to do some of these builds. So this apartment originally was where Akira, Miko, and Darling actually lived. So there was 3 roommates living here, and I ended up going in and bulldozed the apartment. So we lost basically half of the upstairs because I wanted to turn this into a loft apartment. So I actually did do this apartment a long time ago, probably like last year or even longer than that, when this was a little bit more of a modern loft. And it's been a while since I have built in here, and honestly it is because I just hate putting 2- and 3-story apartments in the gallery. I feel like a lot of people really have a hard time finding them, especially if they are builds that have been out for a while. Like if you guys are seeing this in the future, I will make sure to leave like part 1 or like 1/2, so you guys will be able to know that you have like all of the pieces. Yeah, I was trying to make sure, like, one thing that I thought we were able to do was where the upstairs and the downstairs meet, there's that weird like almost glowing blue line, and I wish that we were able to put those little, like, on the outside of a home, if you have like a new level, you can put these like thick pieces. I don't even know what they are called, but I wish we were able to add, I guess you could call it like crown molding on the inside, just to kind of pull that together a little bit. So I didn't really have a specific theme in mind for this apartment. Like usually it's either traditional or modern or contemporary or something like that, but this one I just was in the mood to use like darker toned woods and furniture, because I feel like a lot of my builds lately have been really bright and colorful. So I definitely was drawn to using all of the like darkest and richest tones of the furniture, and then I just kind of came in and pulled in like some blues, and what was the other color? I think I did like a little bit of purple as well, but definitely dark tone was the name of the game for these builds. And I also did include a laundry room. I don't know why, but I've actually been putting that in a lot of my builds, and I have actually been trying to use them a lot more in gameplay. So if you guys don't have laundry, you definitely could just put like some seats or even like a little side table over here by the window. So I really wanted to take like my time with trying to figure out where I wanted to place things, and also use a bunch of items that I don't typically tend to use. So surprisingly, originally this apartment was for 3 people, and this is now a 1-bedroom. Sorry guys, but I really had a lot of fun just making this open concept. But if you do have a family, there is more than enough space to add different rooms upstairs where the seating area is. So I kind of pictured that maybe this is like a photographer studio, so you really are going to want to have a lot of open space in here. So if you do want to have a sim that is into photography and you are going to need that giant studio, upstairs where I have the seating area, you guys will even see me put it in and take it back out where the bookshelf is upstairs, just because they are like really big, and it did take up basically like all of the space in there. But I feel like up there would definitely be perfect for a photographer loft, and I even still want to do an apartment for like a photographer. So if that is something you guys are interested in me doing, definitely make sure to let me know down in the comments. So yeah, you guys will see when we get upstairs what I'm talking about. So this picture, you guys, I don't know why, but I'm like getting Christian Grey vibes from that. I don't know, I read a lot. I don't know if you guys have read that book. Maybe not, maybe this is a little bit too young for that, but that picture, for some reason, because it's like this dark, mysterious man, kind of like reminds me, as soon as I seen that actually like over on the live stream that The Sims did, I was like, oh wow, I definitely want to do some kind of an apartment like that. So one thing that I used to talk about also on my channel was doing different like home builds and apartment renovations based on characters of different books that I read. And I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I do have like a couple different, like I do read a lot of the Shopaholic series. I actually did just get her new one And I thought it would be kind of cool to just kind of start doing apartments, not necessarily completely built for the character, but maybe just kind of inspired by the personality of the sim, because it's actually kind of fun when you're reading a book and you're trying to like create the character in your mind. And yeah, I don't know how I got on that topic to be completely honest, but let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And if you guys are readers, what characters would you like to see me do an apartment or a home build for? So upstairs, even though there is 2 doors in the bedroom, there is only one there. It just kind of looked better with 2 and just filled up this space a little bit, because that hallway is only 1 tiles wide. Just because this is a little bit of a narrow section, because originally this actually completely covered the downstairs and it wasn't a loft, and there was like 2 bedrooms on the side and a big bathroom. So we did end up losing all of that. And you guys, the Moschino windows that are angled with that door look so beautiful over here, and it just really opens up the space. Now, the only thing that I realized as I was building is we didn't have like a dark brown tone. It was basically black, white, and gray. So very industrial, but I definitely would have loved to have seen something that looked wooden. Not a big deal, but just kind of when I was doing this build, I was like, oh my gosh, brown tones would definitely kind of like pull this whole look together. But it does match with the windows that are already in the apartment, so I guess there is that. So what I was actually looking for, and I wasn't able to find it, one of the earlier packs came with this photography setup that has like a chair, a bunch of books, and I think even a bowl of fruit on it. And I was gonna do a really cute little area, like a little photographer nook over there, but I couldn't find it. And now it's kind of bugging me, because I ended up looking in these sculptures, the clutter. If you guys know what I'm talking about, where is that? I don't know why I wasn't able to find it, but yeah, I think that would be really cute. I just put the bookshelf for there because it was a little bit of a weird nook, and I didn't want to make like a bunch of different seating areas throughout like this whole entire home. I do wish that the plant that was on that Moschino bookshelf, every time I say that I think I'm saying like mosquito or something, but yeah, that plant that is there, I do wish that we did get that as a separate. I know that it's like a fashion pack, so we didn't really get too much there, but I do wish we did get that here in the pack. So originally I was going to angle this bedroom, but I ended up bringing in a his and a hers closet set in here just to kind of cozy it up and pull in a little bit of like those brown darker tones. So I ended up having to scoot the bed back, and I ended up pulling in, I think I put like some kind of a planter there. In this build I was actually obsessed with that, it kind of looks like a mini palm tree to me, but I don't think it is. I think I actually used to have one of those before I killed it, because I can't really take care of plants, and I think that's why I always go all out in these builds with plants, because I just cannot keep them alive unless they're a cactus or something like that. But the sofas that are from Moschino pack as well, those are so pretty, and I do end up using that one in this one. I was gonna go back in and change the living room, but I thought it just looked cute to make them different so it wasn't like too matchy in this home. So I definitely kind of struggled a little bit with what I wanted to put on the exterior of this build, just because it's a really awkward space and the windows and doors really take up a lot of the room. And I didn't want to cover it up too much just because I really wanted it to kind of make it look like it was just like letting the light in. So yeah, we just have like a little bit of clutter over here in the corner, but I really love how this ended up turning out. I didn't want to make sure, like, that did not make sense, but I really wanted to make sure that there was not too much clutter, and you guys were able to move in here with no problems about having your Sims move around and for entertaining. So make sure to give today's video a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know you guys did enjoy. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And hopefully I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye guys.